What's up, guys? How you guys doing? I am back at it again. Last time he was here, we was talking to him, and he said some crazy stuff. Well, he was one of the locations we had to go to, and we beat up some bandits. Now, to head on to the next location and collect some more loot. Alright, let's collect some more loot, guys. There's a chest all the way down there. I don't think I could grab it. I don't think so. Yes, I can. Nice helmet. Some leather hat. Kurt, why are you always in my way? Kurt is forever in my way. Okay, so we spoke to him. Coin, merchants, and that's. I tell you, man, Kurt is forever in the goddamn way. Never ceases to amaze me. Poison resistance, but I'm still gonna stick with the combat. Kurt. Oh, sure. Alright. Yeah, let me put that on you. Because that would be better. Alright, Kurt. I'm just really like on that nuisance crap. Kurt, get the hell out the way. Stop standing in my way, Kurt. Get out the way. Thank you. How are we supposed to get stuff done if you're standing in the way, man? There's a lot of buildings with marks on them. I don't know what those is yet. I still was trying to figure out the X's. I think they're for bandits. I think they're the bandit locations. They're burning bodies. There's a lot of dead bodies over here. It's not good. Not good at all. You don't need to talk to the villagers. Let me check to see. I think there was something up here, but I don't remember. Yep, this is where we need to go. Let's get in here. Hello, you.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir-Fadi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Here we go, more questions. Ready?
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
And?
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
And?
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tir for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
What is that supposed to mean? And what the hell is the relationship?
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tir.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Okay.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I know, y'all probably saying, what is up with all this conversation? Guys, I just do it because it needs to be done. If I don't ask these questions, I won't find out any. Hey guys, what's up, what's up? Oh god, I gotta add this to the other clip. This is ridiculous. We had an error. A fucking error. Ain't that some shit? I totally forgot what the hell I was gonna do. I walked out the door, and it froze right here. Yes, it did, guys. I'm looking around to see if there's any boxes, but I don't think there is any over here. You get out the way, sir. Now, it wants me to go back in this direction over here. But we're gonna go over here. Hi, how you doing? Grab some stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna grab everything that I can. Now, there are some billboards on the walls, which is crazy. Like I said, it's been a minute since I actually played this. This is... Oh Lord. Something is glowing over here. My controller is not all that great, guys. Acting weird. I'll talk to you later, merchant.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you.
I didn't want to talk to you.
Have you seen any...
I didn't say talk to you. I said Luke, goddammit. I said we talk to you later. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we have to talk to the merchant. We do, guys. This town is huge.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malichor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Are you sure?
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malichor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malichor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Well, let's go talk to him.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Let's ask about the side effects.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Okay.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Now, where is his cart? Good question, right? It looked like it's right behind the building. Well, how do we get to the cart? I think it's behind this little area right here. And if I'm correct, there are some vandals down back here. What is this?
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
We definitely have vandals here. We have people back here to guard it, huh? Oh, bastard. Yeah, boots is probably better than Rose. I'll take that. boots. Yeah, boots is probably better than mine. Armor looks pretty good too. Good to go. Now, to check the armor. Yeah. I like this one. I'll take it. I'll take that. A lot of stuff I'm carrying. I'm almost out of room. Okay, we're doing pretty good, guys. We still haven't finished these side quests. We will get to them. Alright, so apparently these guys didn't want us to check the merch. Pick up one. So we got that. We went to his cart. Open the door. Let's go back to the fool. Let's get this fool, yo. Let's go on calm orders. Let's go.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Oh, yeah.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Yeah, we already know he went to the tavern. We will definitely take care of the tavern. Because they're over here. The people are already standing there. Alright. He's definitely upstairs. I already know where he is, guys. He's in one of these rooms. I'm not sure which one it is. There you go.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
What's up with his eyes?
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm sorry, but you gotta go to jail, man.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
That is unjust. It's not unjust at all. You poisoning people, and basically you know what the consequences is, but you didn't bother to... Hold on. But you didn't show us no gratitude whatsoever for the people at all. And that's messed up. Like, how could you do that? That's my pick. Okay, how could you do that, you know? How could you poison people and knowing the consequences of the vial? And then you go to sell it more and more? It made you all evil and this and this and that and that. It told me to go somewhere, but I said no, stay here. I don't know what half of the stuff is I'm picking up, but pick it up. I'm in the kitchen. Use key. I don't have the key. I don't have the key either. Okay. So I gotta go back to the bartender. Alright. Oh yeah, this guy really trying to poison people. Well, since we're already here, we need to talk to this bartender about Cousin, because Cousin was originally over here at the bar. Which is crazy. Constantine was here. I know, you're like, why are you stealing money? Because I can. Hey, bartender. Can I talk to you?
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late, things are looking better. The Malachor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start.
Food on top
I
of the
also
fridge.
lost quite a few regular customers. dead
People feed them
or
early.
too scared to venture
Feed
back.
them OD
No,
early.
but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
That's okay.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir-Fradee.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there.
Okay.
Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port.
Oh,
But
no.
you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Did they bring it? Good question.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
So apparently, there's the table that needs to be fixed. Okay, they are really like furious. They want to beat the crap out of that guy. My controller is totally wicked. I'm definitely gonna need a new one. Let's collect some more loot. We're going to the next target. We will return. We will actually arrest him. We will arrest him. Alright guys, we're going to arrest him.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tir-Fradee? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Okay.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Okay. I only went to him because he was waving at my ass. Let's go check out this guy.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco!
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you,
is
if you
more
hear
likely
anything,
doing?
could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Okay, let's ask some more questions. You ready?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Okay. Now they want me to ask these questions. Ready?
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nauts. No one else may enter.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him.
We gotta go back
Thank you,
there.
Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
And we leave.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
And this is where we leave off, guys. Stay tuned for more. Peace out.